So welcome back, guys. So what we are doing here is saturated and unsaturated compounds. Now earlier on I told you that we have what we call a single bond, we have double bond, and we have triple bond. I hope you understand. I say this belong to the alkane. I hope you understand. And this belong to the what? Alkene. I hope you are following. So and this belong to the what? Alkyne. So it means this single bond, when we draw their structure, what do you notice? I feel all the hydrogen. I hope you understand. I feel what? All the hydrogen. It means they are saturated. They don't need any other compound to combine with them again. But if you look at alkane, when I was drawing the formula for 18, I said it is what? CC like this. It remains what? 2 hydrogen before it can be complete at this side. I hope you understand. So it means 18 is hungry. If you can use this logic, that is, when you are saturated, it means you are filled. You don't want to heat again. If you look at alkane, they are filled. They don't want to heat again. So they are filled already. I hope you understand. So they are filled. I hope you understand. Do you get the logic? So they are filled already. But the alkene, they have deficiency of 2 hydrogen atoms. So it means they are unsaturated. They are hungry. If you look at alkyne also, when I was writing ethyne, it lost about 4 hydrogen atom. It didn't have about 4 hydrogen atom. I hope you understand. So it means alkyne also is what? Is hungry. It means both alkane, with the presence of double bond and triple bond, they are unsaturated compound. I hope you understand the logic. Are you following? Why the alkane, they are what? They are saturated. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Now let me tell you one cheat about this. Because alkane are saturated, it is not easy for them to carry out reaction. So for them to carry out reaction is very easy. It's very hard. For them to carry out reaction, it means you need to use catalyst. So the main reaction alkane normally undergo is what? Substitution reaction is their main reaction. I hope you understand. So their main reaction is what? Substitution reaction. I hope you understand. So that's their main reaction, because it's very hard for them to undergo reaction because they are saturated. Why alkane and alkyne? They can form what? Numerous reaction, and the most reaction they normally have is what? Addition reaction is their their main reaction. But under this addition reaction, we have a lot of reaction under them. Reaction that like halogenation and hydrogen, addition of hydrogen halide, hydrogenation, all those things like that. Many polymerization for that of alkene. Many reaction. Even there is polymerization for also alkyne also. Alkyne can form benzene through polymerization of ethyne. So they can form numerous reaction. They can undergo numerous reaction. And you must also know that 3 of them, alkane, alkyne, and any other organic compound, they normally what? Undergo combustion reaction. Now let me tell you this. Let me give you a cheat for this. So there's something that you should know in this aspect. Alkane, the alkane, you normally use it at home, but you don't know. The gas you are using at home for cooking, alkane is present there. So in Nigeria, we normally use propane, butane, and things like that. But in some country, they normally use methane and ethane. They use it together like that. So alkane is normally used for what? Domestic fuel. I hope you understand the logic. So when you are assuming you just bought your gas, if your gas is not destroyed, what do you normally notice if you use a gas cooker to cook with your pot? You will notice that there will be no sooty flame. That is, you will not see that your pot will be dirty. Your pot will still be neat. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But for example, now let me tell you now. Then when we normally use lantern, you will see some black thing on the body of your lantern. So those things, they are called what? Sooty flame. So alkane and alkyne, because they are unsaturated, they form what? Sooty flame. Please take note of all these cheats. They form what? Sooty flame. Sooty. Now, between alkane and alkyne, which one do you think is more unsaturated? So if you look at this, CC, alkane is looking for 2 hydrogen. Alkyne, ethane is losing for 4 hydrogen. Now look for something. Now I'm looking for 5 fish pie before I can be satisfied with myself. Maybe I'm hungry, and someone is looking for just 2 fish pie. After that 2 fish pie, the person will be what? Satisfied. Who do you think is more saturated? So it means the person that is looking for what? 2 fish pie. 4 fish pie is the person that is what? The most unsaturated. Hope you understand. So it means ethane is the most unsaturated. So it means ethane will burn with more sooty flame. With what? More sooty flame. But now let me now tell you, benzene is the king of all of them. Because let me draw the structure of benzene for you. How many double bond do you see in benzene? 3 double bond. So it means benzene is more saturated than even ethane. I think you get the logic. So that's it. So benzene is what? Is more unsaturated. But when we are in for your level, even in JAMB, they may ask you, but most of the time they will ask you based on alkane. But whenever you see it in an option that you see alkane, and benzene, you should go for what? Benzene. If they ask you which of the following is the most unsaturated, now let me teach you how to write combustion reaction. 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 So almost all organic compound, they have their own combustion reaction. They undergo combustion reaction. So this formula is just for hydrocarbons. So that's why I will now write CX. So this is the formula: HY plus 4X plus Y over 4O2 gives me XCO2 plus YO2 into what? H2O. So this is the formula, general formula for combustion reaction. So you can use this for alkane, you can use it for alkane, you can use it for alkyne. So it depends. So they may just give you a question that write the combustion reaction for, but for JAMB you may see it like that. They will ask you to balance it. So now let me tell you how to do it. If you want to write the combustion reaction for methane, you know that methane is the first member of what? Alkane. This is what you will do. Without even telling you, you should know that this C, there is 1 there. So it means my X is equals to 1 and my Y is equals to 4. So let's substitute for the value of X. So we now have C1 H4 plus 4 times 1 plus 4 over 4 O2 into 1 CO2 plus 4 O2 H2O. Now as a mathematician, let's do it. CH4 plus 4 times 1, 4 plus 4, that is 8. 8 over 4 O2 into CO2 plus 4 divided by 2, so that's 2 H2O. You can see it's very, very easy. Now say CH4 plus 2O2 into CO2. You can see it's very, very easy for you to do. So if you look at the equation is balanced. So it's very simple. It's very, very simple to write combustion reaction. So let me try for other compounds so that you not say I just write just only one for you. Let me try that of ethine. You know that ethine is C2H2. So it means my hex is what? My hex is 2 and my Y is what? 2. So you must know the name of all of them offhand. You must be able to know the first 10 offhand. That C4H10 is butane, C5H12 is pentane. You must know all of them offhand. So using our formula again, we have CXHY plus 4x plus y over 4 O2 into XCO2 plus YO2 H2O. So let's input our formula. We now have C2H2 plus 4 times 2 plus 2 over 4 O2 into 2O2 plus 2O2 H2O. Now let's do it. We now have C2H2 plus 4 times 2. So that's 8. 8 plus 2. Now that's what? 10 over 4. Now I like this type of equation. I will use this equation to explain something to you, so that if you come across something like this, you will know how to do it. So now if you look at this, can 4 go in 10? Don't go and be saying 2.5. You cannot do 2 point something like 2.5 here. So now let me tell you how to do it. So how many 2 will you have in 4? You have 2. How many 2 will you have in 10? You have 5. So plus 5 over 2 O2 into what? 2. You know, I'll just divide only this. It doesn't concern the rest. Plus H2O. Now, in chemistry, it doesn't make sense for us to write 5 over 2 in our equation. So how can we remove these 2 from it? So what we are going to do is that we are going to multiply through by 2. I hope you understand the logic. So let's multiply through by 2. So we are now going to be having what? You know that all these ones, they are having 1. Your 2. Don't say you'll be multiplying 2 times C2. Then you now be saying C4 for C4H4. So you are doing nonsense. So it will now be what? You will bring it to the coefficient here. All of them will be in the coefficient. You'll be multiplying it by the coefficient. I hope you understand. So now it will now be what? Multiplying it. It will now be 2C2H2 plus 5O2 into 2 times 2 here. So that will be 4. You are multiplying through. So 2H2O. I hope you understand. So looking at this equation, your equation is balanced. I think by now you should be able to write an equation correctly, combustion reaction equation correctly. So that's that for combustion reaction. So let's go to another aspects. So I think I should end this episode here. I will continue in the next chapter.